I used to have strong opinions about screen time. Then I became a parent, and suddenly I realized that parenting in theory and in reality are two very different things. Recently, I made a post saying I used to have opinions about screens, then I had children. The reactions were wild. Like, that kind of wow. Some people reacted like allowing your child to watch TV for an hour was equivalent to neglect. So I decided what I should do before having an argument online was to look at research. Should parents aim for 0 screens, or is there truth somewhere in the middle? Every generation had something they feared would ruin their children. Some said comic books, television, video games, internet, and now it is tablets and smartphones. The narrative is simple. Screens are bad. Good parents avoid them. Bad parents rely on them. But science rarely supports this conclusion. Research have increasingly found that when it comes to screen time, conversation is more complicated than counting hours. And for each of this research where I got my conclusions, I will leave the links on the description. What research actually says: the first things researchers discovered is that not all screen time is equal. The child watching an educational science program is not having the same experience as the child endlessly scrolling short videos. A child playing Minecraft with friends is not having same experience as a child isolated for 6 hours online. Screen isn't the whole story. Researchers now focus on 3 questions. 1. What is your child consuming? 2. How much are they consuming? 3. What is screen time replacing? Now, this brings us to, when do we actually say that screen time is harmful? Research consistently shows concerns when screen starts replacing things the children desperately need. Things like sleep, physical activity, face-to-face relationships and interaction, reading, creativity, unstructured play. For example, when children stay up late at night watching TV on devices, and this makes them get little or no sleep. Poor sleep affects mood, concentration, behavior, and learning. Excessive screen time can reduce physical activity level. A child that spends several hours on the screen is missing opportunities to play outdoors and have social interaction with other kids. Now, the most important part: the danger isn't the screen itself. The danger is what disappears when screens take over everything else. Think of it this way: an hour of cartoon after homework is very different from 6 hours of unsupervised scrolling. Here's the part that rarely goes viral. Screens can actually be beneficial. Educational programs can improve vocabulary and learning. Interactive apps can teach math, reading, and problem-solving skills. Video calls allows children to have interactions with parents, grandparents, and relatives, even friends. Games can actually encourage creativity, teamwork, and critical thinking. Many children today learn coding, language, music, and science through digital platforms. The research does not support the idea of every minute of screen exposure to be harmful. What matters is balance and quality. Many pediatrician experts have shifted away from rigid screen time rules. Instead of asking how many minutes, they ask, is the child having enough sleep? Is the child physically active? Is the child having interactions with family? Is the child developing normally? A healthy child who sleeps well, reads, plays outdoors, and spends time with family can often enjoy much screen times without problem. The goal isn't raising children in digital free bubble. The goal is teaching children how to use technology wisely. As a parent, I have learned that perfection is not the goal. Balance is. My children are not on screen all day. They go to school, they play, they learn, they interact with family. And yes, They watch TV and play games. And that does not make me a parent that neglects her kids. It makes me a parent raising her children in real world. The research suggests that moderate intentional screen use is different from excessive restricted use. That is a very important distinction. So the conversation isn't supposed to be screens or no screen. Maybe the conversation should be, how do we use screens in a healthy way? Because screens aren't going anywhere. Our job isn't to pretend technology doesn't exist. Our job is to help our children learn with it. Tell me in the comments, are you team screens or no screens? If this video addressed some of your doubts, do well to share it with another parent who needs to hear this. If you're new here, do well to subscribe to this channel. Here we talk about motherhood, parenting, raising godly kids, self-development, and everything in between. One last thing before I go, don't forget, screens are not the enemy. Till the next time I see you, bye.